Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Rachel and this is RK Cash Diaries. Today we will be cash stuffing my last paycheck of February. The total we're going to be cash stuffing today is $1,194. And today I'm going to do a little something different. I'm going to be going over what each envelope is used for. And so let's get started. Okay, we're going to get started by counting the cash. Okay, hopefully you guys can see the calculator there. Okay, there we go. There's our total, $1,194. Okay, so let me put that away. And we are going to be starting in my bills binder. So this is my bills binder. Obviously, it's everything that will be due within the month. So the first one we are going to start with is rent. And that one's going to be getting $475. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 475. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 75. Okay. All these in here. Okay, and for rent, we have $2,000 in the bank. And in cash, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1,500, 16, 17, 18, 19. Let me just use the calculator so I don't forget. So 1,900, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 230, 240, and 250. So in rent, we have $1,150 in cash. Okay. Next up is utilities, and utilities is going to be getting $40. So it's going to be getting a 20, a 10, and 2 5s. And utilities now has 180 in the bank, and in cash it has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, and 56. So $156 in cash. And my utilities is electric, gas, and the different various utilities that are provided through my apartment. Internet today is going to be getting $20. Okay, so internet has $105 in the bank, and in cash we have 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, and $44. Next up is phone, which will also be getting $20. And phone now has 50, 150, 70, 90, 210, 230, 240, 245, 246, and $247. And the last one of this binder is my bed. I'm currently paying off my bed that I got about 6 months ago, so still have quite a bit to pay off, but we'll be adding $15 today. I'm gonna do 10 and a 5. And bed now has 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, and 20, $120. Okay, so that is it for my bills binder. Next up, I'm going into my high priority savings. So AAA is going to be getting $2, and this is for my AAA membership. And so AAA now has 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, $87. And this isn't due until July, so I have a little bit of time to make sure I have enough for that. Car insurance is going to be getting, car insurance is getting $22. So we're going to do 20 and then 2 ones. So car insurance now has $1,500 in the bank, and in cash we have 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 355, 56, 57, 58, $358. And car insurance is also not due until July. Okay, next up is car registration. And car registration is going to get $4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So car registration now has 100, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. $211. And I'm not quite sure how much the car insurance or car registration is this year. It's due in July, so I'm gonna save $250, and that should be plenty for the registration. Next up is renter's insurance. And we're going to be adding $4 today to it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And renter's insurance now has $70 in the bank. And in cash we have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, and $52. So this is going to be $140 and it is due in November. So next up is emergency, and we're going to be adding $30 today. So 20 and a 10. And emergency now has $1,000 in the bank. And in cash we have $50, $70, $90, $100. And my emergency is used for anything like unforeseen. So if I have like a bill like that I'm not expecting, it'll come from emergency. It's my extra bit of money. If I ever need new tires and I don't have enough saved up for car maintenance, I'll come into emergency and use this one. Okay, next up is health. Okay, health today is going to be getting $100. So it's going to be getting a 50. I'm just looking off to the side at my cash planning sheet. See what my denominations will be. So we have 50, a 20, 2 10s, and 2 5s. Okay, those should be the correct denominations. And we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, right? 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140, 143. And so health is anything like paying a copay, if I need medicine, anything like that, any kind of medical bills, it'll come out of health. Retirement is going to be getting $25 today. It's going to get a 20 and a 5. And retirement now has 100, 200, 20, 30, 35, and 36. So 236. And when it gets to $500, I'll take it out, put a placeholder in, and then this will go towards my IRA. And so next up is savings. Savings, we will be putting in $125. So $125. So now savings has $10,000, $15,000, $17,000 in the bank, and in cash it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 70, 90, 600. So now it has $600 in cash. And savings is just for saving for the future. It could be put towards anything. But it's sometimes if I have a big expense and my emergency fund as well as the other category does not cover that expense, then I'll come into savings and pull the money from there. Next up is taxes, and we will be adding $10 today. So taxes now has 50, 100, 10, 20, 25, 26, and 27. So $127. And this is used so I could go to a CPA and help get my taxes done. So this one will be pretty much emptied very shortly, as I will be going in the next week to get my taxes done. And last one in high priority is travel. And this one will be getting $100. And travel now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1200, 1250, 1260, 1270, 1280, 1285. And traveling is one of my passions. So every year I do 1 to 2 big trips abroad. And so this upcoming year, or this year, I'm going to Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. And in 2027, I think I'll be going to South America. I think that's where I want to go next. So I'm just saving up for those trips. My trip for this year has already been paid off. So this is just spending money as well as saving for my 2027 trip. Okay, next up is my low priority binder. Okay, the first one is books. Books will be getting $5 today. I am a huge reader. I love reading so much, so I'm always buying new books. So if you guys have book recommendations, please leave them in the comments. I'm always looking to try a different genre that I maybe have never read before. So books now has $5, $10, and $15. Next up is car maintenance. And car maintenance will be getting $9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So car maintenance now has 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 230, 235, 236, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, and 43. So $243. And as of this morning, it's been almost completely depleted. I had almost $800 in here, but I had to go get my car serviced. I had to get an oil change and a whole bunch of filters changed out. So that cost me quite a bit. So I'm trying to build up my car maintenance fund because I know I will be having to replace my tires very shortly from now. So next up is clothing. Clothing's going to be getting $5 today, and clothing now has $20 and $30. And obviously clothing's pretty explanatory. It'll just be anything that I buy clothing wise will come out of here. You could also almost think of it as shopping because most of my shopping is clothing. Next up is electronics. Electronics will be getting $5 today. So electronics now has $10, $20, $21, $22, $23, $24. And electronics is going to be used for if I need to get like any phone accessories, any kind of like a new case for my phone, new computer case, anything that has to do with electronics. If I ever need to get something fixed, it'll come out of this envelope. Next up is family, and family is going to be getting $5. So family now has $5, $10, $11, and $12. And family is used for any time I go out with my family and we do an activity. I'll use this money to pay for that activity. Next up is fun. Fun is going to be getting $10 today. So fun now has 100, 150, 170, 180, 185, 188, 185, 86, 87, 88, 89, $189. And fun is used for anything I find fun. I've used it to go get a piercing. I've used it to go to sporting events. It's pretty much anything I want to use it for. Next up is Future Home. Future Home is going to be getting $10. And Future Home now has $20, $30, $35, $36, and $37. Right now, I'm not looking to be buying a home anytime soon, but it's never too early to start saving up for that. Next up is gifts, and gifts is going to be getting $5. So gifts now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, and $93. And this envelope is used for birthday gifts, anniversary gifts. My brother will be getting married very soon in the next 2 months. So the gift I get him and his fiance will come from this, as well as the gift I'll get her for her bridal shower. Holiday gifts, such as like Christmas, will not be coming out of here. That has a separate envelope. Next up is hair and nails, and this one will be getting $10 today. Okay, so hair and nails now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, and $57. And this was used obviously to get my hair cut or to get my nails done. Also, if I need like eyebrow threading, anything like that, it'll come from here. Okay, household is going to be getting $5 today. Household now has $10, $15, $16, and $17. And household is used for if I need anything like hand soaps, if I need toilet paper, paper towels, anything like that, that's going to come out of household. And last up in this binder is miscellaneous. And miscellaneous is going to be getting $5 today. So miscellaneous has $45 in the bank, and in cash it has $50, $70, $75, $80, $81, and $82 in cash. And this one is pretty much if I buy something and it doesn't really fit in the category of any of the other envelopes, I'll come to miscellaneous and pull from there. And miscellaneous can also be used as like a buffer. Say I overspend in clothing, I could come back into miscellaneous and pull from there. Okay. So that is it for those binders. Okay, next up, I am going to start with all my savings challenges. The first one up is my mystery challenge. And I had scratched off $5. Right, I just want to make sure. Yes, mystery scratch off. The last one I did was $5. Put that back in here. And we're going to go to number 11 and put $5 in there. And now we are almost halfway done. We just finished our 11th one out of 25, so making good progress on this one. Next up, I'm going to do my color challenge. And in my color challenge, we're just going to be adding $5 today. Pen. And we'll do this 5 right here. Okay. So in the color red for color challenge, we now have 100, 10, and 20. So $120. And this color will save us $150. There are 7 colors total, so we're slowly working our way through the challenges. And after we finish red, we'll go back and start orange, which it's already been started, but we'll continue working on it. And then after that, yellow and green, and then so on. Okay. Okay, next up, let's go into my holiday binder. Okay. So starting off with St. Patrick's Day, we are going to be putting $8 in here. Let me grab a marker. So we'll do let's do a 5 and a 3. Leave that there, I'll probably need that again. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now St. Patrick's Day has 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, and $24. And I did not write how much this one will save. But pretty much for St. Patrick's Day, we're saving up to buy decorations. I love decorating my apartment for all the different holidays, so this is what we're saving up for St. Patrick's Day. Next up is Halloween Trick or Treat Challenge. And this one's going to be getting $3 today. So I'll just cross off this 3 here. I'll be on 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so Trick or Treat Halloween Challenge now has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and $11. And this one will be used for decorations as well for my apartment, but also it will be used to get my Halloween costume. So we'll probably go through a few different challenges for Halloween. Next up is Thanksgiving. And for this one, I'm gonna need my dice. So let's roll it. And today we'll be saving $2. Okay, put that back off to the side. 1 and 2. And Thanksgiving now has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and $11. And for Thanksgiving, I don't necessarily know where this one will be going to. It'll depend if I end up hosting Thanksgiving or doing like, my family and I love drinking wine, so I may do like a wine night around the November time frame, and we'll use this money towards that for wine and cheeses and stuff like that. Next up is my Christmas. Let me go ahead and grab a marker and the die again. And we'll be adding $6 to Christmas. I think that's the last time we'll need that die, so that'll just go back over there. And so we'll be adding 5 and 6. And so, let's see here. Let's add it here. And Christmas now has 10, 15, 16, and 17. And this will be used only for decorations. Okay. Next up is my Hanukkah challenge. And for this one, this is what my Christmas and Hanukkah gifts will come from. This is my savings challenge. At the end, it will save me $500. So I usually spend around, I believe I spent $800 last year for Christmas and Hanukkah. So I will probably do this and then find another challenge for it. So this week we'll be stuffing $18. So 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And let me go ahead and color this in, that way it has time to dry. Let's see, we'll go for this 18 right here. And I'm sorry if you guys get tired of me coloring. I'm slightly OCD, and so I have to make sure it's colored in well. So in Hanukkah, we now have 50, 70, 80, A5, A6, A7, and $88. And I could tell this is still wet, so I'm just gonna set it off to the side and I'll add it back in after. Okay, next up is winter. And let's see, in winter we're gonna be adding $5. So we'll go ahead and mark off one of these icons. Okay, and we'll be getting a 5 to. So winter now has $10, $15, and $20. And this is not necessarily going towards anything. If I don't end up using it, it'll just be put probably into my high priority binder in one of the categories there. Okay, next up is my fall challenge. And we're gonna be adding $3 today. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so in fall we have $10, $11, $12, $13, and $14. And this is very similar to the winter one. It's not saving for anything specifically. So we'll see what it ends up going towards. And last one is summer. Summer is going to be getting $6 today. So we'll do this 6 down here. So we'll be adding 5 and 6. And summer now has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and $20. And for summer, it will be going towards road trips or any fun activities that I do during the summer. Okay, go ahead and put this tracker, this one back in. There we go. So that is it for my holiday binder. And before we count out the rest of this, which will be going into Freebie Friday and Funstastic Friday, I forgot to mention, put that away, this binder here. So this kind of goes with my bills binder. In this binder, let me go ahead and open up this one as well. So this right here is 1 month of rent. So this is when rent comes due in a week or so. It'll come out of this one, and then afterwards I'll move the rent amount from this binder here into my yellow binder. And then same with utilities, internet. This is a whole month of internet, whole month of phone, and a month payment for my bed. So that is that binder there. Just helps me kind of see how many months ahead I currently am in my bills binder. And let's see, let's count everything up because the rest will be going into Freebie Friday and Funstastic Friday. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, and $67. Okay, so those will all be going into here, and we will be playing this tomorrow for Funstastic Freebie Friday. And this is the Funstastic challenge that I will be doing tomorrow. So we're going to be stuffing the last one of February. And in the back, since it's the last Friday of the month, we will be stuffing our monthly bonus of $6. So tomorrow we will be stuffing a total of $8 into this binder. So that's that there. And that is everything for today. Thank you so much for following along. I have surprisingly got some new subscribers. I never expected it, but thank you guys so much for following me on this journey. And I'll see you tomorrow for Freebie Friday. Bye.